Alfred Lord Tennyson lived from 1809 till 1892. He was the most renowned poet of the Victorian era. In other words, he is the best of Victorian poets. More than any other Victorian writer, Tennyson has been the embodiment of his age. Today we shall do Crossing the Bar, which was written in the year 1889, 3 years before the poet expired. Uh, this poem can be said to have a lot of autobiographical qualities, in the sense that it tells us a lot about Tennyson's own philosophy of death. Alright, without going much into details, because remember, Crossing the Bar is such an intricate poem that it cannot be finished in one video lesson. So what I shall do here is that I will go into the literal meanings of the poem. Later on, I have provided you with notes which you can read at your leisure. Fine. Crossing the Bar. This is an elegy, a poem about death. The word crossing speaks about a journey, and bar is a sandbar. When a river reaches the sea, crosses the bar. And remember, water inside the river then meets water of the water of the sea. The water inside the river reflects earthly life, and the sea water stands for eternal life. What is eternal life? The afterlife, the life with God. Now that is a Christian thought where everything doesn't end with death. It's not that you die and you're gone and end forever. It's nothing like that. Death is seen in the Christian philosophy as a new beginning. As a beginning when you meet your Creator, God, face to face, and you start a new life with Him. Therefore, in this case, death is not something to be lamented for, not something for which you will cry. Death is something which we all should look forward to. Why so? Because it is in death that we shall meet the Creator. Yes? Okay. Now, sunset and evening star and one clear call for me. The poem begins this way. It's a very short poem, don't worry. Sunset symbolizes death. So sunset and evening star. Remember, evening star is Venus. Alright? And Venus is the only star that's moving. Yes? And life also is like Venus. Yes? And one clear call for me, just one call. It's not that we'll call you again and again, like your parents call you for dinner, like your teachers call you for something. It's nothing like that. Death will call you only once. One clear call for me. And may there be no moaning of the bar. Look at the alliteration, please. May, moaning, sound. Speaking of the finality of death, that death has to be accepted. You know, when you accept something, you say, yes. Similarly, death should be something that is accepted. And may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea, when I go to sea. Alright, now this sea imagery is very important here. Alright, life is seen as a sea. And when I put out to sea means when the person compares himself to a sailor, alright, and which journey is he undertaking? An eternal journey. Like a sailor goes on a sea voyage. Similarly, our soul will also go on a voyage to meet God. Okay, now and death is that journey. Fine. But such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full of sound and foam, when that which drew from the boundless deep turns again home. Remember, he's a great intellectual, Alfred Lord Tennyson, and here we have the reference to the water cycle. So what happens? Like water, yes, gets evaporated, turns into cloud, forms rain, drops into the ocean again. Similarly, my soul, that is, my soul will once again go to its home, the place from where it has originated. Yes? Okay. From where have I originated? I have originated from God, and death will take me back to God. Death will take me to the boundless deep, the ocean. Yes? Now, once again, look at the words which are related to the sea imagery. Tide, yes, sound and foam. The sea creates sound, the sea has foam, yes. Then the boundless deep, and finally look at the word home, taking the sailor back home, taking the soul to its original home, that is with God. Fine. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark. And may there be no sadness or farewell when I embark. Okay, which time is twilight? The sunset time. Yes. So during sunset there will be an evening bell, and after that everything will be dark. Dark here refers to death, the end of the day as well as the end of life. Okay, and may there be no sadness or farewell. I don't want you to shout and scream and cry and mourn and lament because I am dead. Yes? So when I embark, now the word embark means beginning of a journey. Yes? When I get into my boat, as you would say in your ordinary language, when I get into my boat, the word B-A-R-K, bark is boat. When I get into my boat, when I start my journey, I don't want any crying. Yes? Why? Because death, to Tennyson, is nothing to be lamented, nothing to be sad about, but something to look forward to, something which he is happy about. He's lived a full life and now he wants to meet his creator face to face. Now, the last stanza. From out of our bone of time and place, the flood may bear me far. I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. Alright, so he knows that this journey will take him across time and place, will take him to a new place, an entirely new place, an entirely new time. Yes, an eternity. This is the reference to eternity, where time and place are, unbounded. Okay, the flood is the sea. The flood will carry me very far away, a place where time and place, are totally different. And then I hope to see my pilot face to face. I hope to see my creator, my captain. Who's that? God. Face to face when I have crossed the bar. Look at the spelling of crossed. C-R-O-S-T. It's not C-R-O-S-S-E-D. Alright. Now some critics say that this word crossed, yes, has can be used as a symbol for Christ. Yes. I think with that we can end this class today. We shall meet again and speak much more about the literary devices used in this poem. Thank you.